on? It's DoctorCano. I hope you enjoyed Up All Night. And today we're going to talk about why that song's important to me and a little insight behind the lyrics. And if you haven't already done so, go check out Do You and Ride With You, some of the songs that were released over the last few weeks. And I appreciate you being on this journey. And if you're just joining us, thank you. All right. So what the song really is about is how the grind feels, the doubts you might have when you're making music, knowing that you believe in it, but how hard it can be to continue to follow that dream, right? And so I start the song off by saying that I'm inside like all winter. I've been cooking up all day, no dinner. And it's honestly, I work maybe, 8 to 10 hours a day. I come home, I'll eat, but I'll be right to the lab, just making music or touching something up. If it's on the weekends, I might be creating all day, and it can be kind of stressful because then you still have to prioritize other things in life. But I know there's other people out there just like me, grinding for a dream, and because they believe in their music as well, and they like me feel like there's a reason why they do it, right? But some of the things that I feel are important that I don't really love doing is being a presence on social media and that sort of thing, which I allude to in the song. And while it can be difficult overall, the journey, the grind, if you will, I say even if you struggle, it's all part of the plan, because honestly, it's not supposed to be easy, right? If you really want something, you have to work hard for it, and you hope that's going to pay off. But the struggles and the mistakes are just things that will help you grow and help you learn, right? The chorus tends to be pretty simple. I just say up all night over and over, right? And here comes Rocky. I say up. Rocky, cut it up. I say up all night, all night, all night. And I try to get that falsetto from Mac Miller. He does that a lot, and or did that a lot with his work. But yeah, so as a second verse starts, we go with that y'all know it get lonely sitting in the dark with these thoughts, because when you're writing music, it's coming from a place of emotion, and if that emotion's kind of dark or sad, and you're alone doing it, and it's at night, it could kind of it not be depressing, but it could lower your mood, or be cathartic as you're releasing these thoughts. And so the verse continues, and I go on to say everything's more simple when you're rocking solo. I don't want the fame, but I wouldn't mind the dolo, right? So when it comes to making music, I'm comfortable making it myself. I prefer to be behind the scenes with this thing, right? But I know that when you work with other people, the creativity is just better, the product is better. But I'm cool doing what I'm doing right now. And I don't tend to be famous, but it'd be cool to make a little bit of money when you're trying to exercise your passion and follow your dream, right? And then again, I allude to that social media thing again, where it's like I'm just not the biggest fan of it, but I recognize it's important to get your marketing and stuff going and get a movement started. So as the second verse wraps up, I begin to say that there's nothing worse in life than going through the motions, because that's kind of how we do things as you get older, right? You have this steady job, might be 9 to 5, it pays you X amount of thousands a year, and you just do it over and over and over till you retire. But I don't think that's what life is intended to be like. I don't want that to be my life, but I almost feel like that sometimes. And even though I make a good living and that sort of thing, I don't think it's the most fulfilling job ever. And I would much rather make music. Even if I made half as much as I make now, I would be happier, because I'll be waking up doing something I want to do every day. You hear people say that, but it's not like it's impossible or like it's not within us to do those things, to get to a point where you're doing something every day that you enjoy doing and it provides income. But yeah, if I were to say that what the song is about, again, it's about the grind. It's about respecting the process, knowing it's challenging, and hopefully you get that vibe, and hopefully you take some lessons, like, don't go through the motions of life, follow what you want to do. Continue to dream, and realize that if you make mistakes and you struggle a little bit, you're supposed to. It's not supposed to be easy. So yeah, that's pretty much what the song is to me. If you were to ask me what I want you to take out of it as a listener, certainly don't go through the motions in life. Do what you want to do that makes you happy, and hopefully it's something that could be sustainable and provide for you and your family. Realize that for anything that you really want, you gotta work hard for it. and if it's worth it, and it'll pay off. But your efforts, sometimes may not seem like they're adding up to something special, but it's a step-by-step thing. Take it day by day, and not every day is gonna be a good one. Sometimes there's a bad day, sometimes there's more doubt, but you persevere, right? And lastly, I just hope you enjoy the song, right? But yeah, as always, if you like this video, please subscribe, like, comment, share, that sort of thing. Like I said, there's other tracks available now, Do You and Ride With You in particular. And again, I appreciate you being part of the journey, and I hope you continue to do so. That is, be a part of this journey, as the goal is, I don't know where we're at now in the timeline, but the goal is an album, right? So I appreciate your time. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and thanks for checking in. Cano.